Yeah. What color? Yeah, but she's a peach. Peach. Pink or peach. Okay. And when you have what's something, you know, I like the idea that it's soft, whatever. Yeah, see, I changed I should have a card. These are good for you. I don't know what I got. Red showing slides Wednesday. They all like just pairs and squares. Well, showing Friday is Friday. I'm gonna get my stuff. You know, there's a guy on she'll want her hangers. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll see you in Wednesday. I will tell her. Yes. What I would do, something I worry about washing. Because some schools didn't know that we had. Don't lose it like tomorrow. Tell everybody. Because I gave mine to my granddaughter and I put the table on it. I like the soft to Susie. And you didn't help her. When there's something right out in front of you.
No, I don't. No, I like yours, but I said that's pretty
good. See how loose that is? That would never go on to one of the bells, one of the lights. It would be too,
I did the tap dance. And,
oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I was the only one saying. I did the solo.
Yes. Now you might see helping myself too.
Okie doke. Thank you.
I don't know who that is.
The tiniest piece.
All right.
Really throw it out and try it out? Yeah.
I think that's what ought to be on the card.
No orange.
I write it on it, you know.
I forget about it, and then I rub my head.
I'll move my sandwich.
You don't want him to take a picture of your sandwich?
Oh, well, you're not taking me. Smile, Junior, uncandid candy.
Oh,
no. Woman next door making these and selling these, $15. These are the last two. Butchie over here bought them, but I'm making more orders.
She's making another one.
Jill can't talk now.
Yes.
Aren't these cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're darling. They're darling. But I mean, the unusual causes and the dumb thing is you buy it.
Yeah. I don't know where she buys these. I've been looking for these for a long time.
I saw those hangers there and I didn't think.
Yeah. As soon as I saw them, I said, well, I've got to try
You
them.
can't buy anything without any, even without the paint on it for $15. Now you know that.
I was only interested in just three things to discuss. That's all. It's really the nice stuff.
And also that seems like it's just,
Yeah.
until you think about it. Yeah, too hard. You know, we used to have a store the same way. Up there, no one. And all of a sudden, one would come in and then the place would be full. No, okay. Feel free to pick anything up you want.
Commercial.
Audibly, so. That's smart. Beijing.
Okay. How about some of these? These are bowls.
I wasn't for a man. I wasn't for a man. That's really what I wanted.
A bowl?
So I guess these are for men. For men.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Leave this pad here. Pencil. Okay, if anybody wants, I'll come back again in an hour or so.
Everybody.
Yeah, right. Hold something then.
Yes, I'm looking at it. It looks nice, doesn't it?
Because it really dresses up your
She doesn't fight, she's fighting.
You know,
But she says she may need a replacement cat joint. But she's not giving up yet. She's not giving up yet. She's fighting. It
I
hurts.
gotta remember, seems to me it's in the morning. Is it morning?
That takes a long
That's
time.
right, are you in an apartment or you have?
I have my own.
We do too. You must have it
You
fixed
came
up
about
with
a tax
things so
sale
that
then?
we don't.
I work around it, but in my spare time. In my spare time. Yeah, we're not, we're going to,
That's the, all our, that's
right next to or here.
No, I got bears. I got bears. They're small. They're little small. Yeah, sir. Yeah, she did. That was in December. Oh, I thought you said after. You said after. But no, after Christmas. You remember my mother? Yeah, I remember you. Hi, how are you? Good.
Anyway, you got two mainstays here.
Okay.
Well, I'll shake hands with
Yeah.
you. Good job. Good job.
If you got your,
Good job, Jane.
oh, thank you. Thank
I
you for
think
coming.
we'll go for lunch, and I hope that Les is gonna be here, and Jane and I'll be back very shortly.
Yeah,
Are you going now, ma'am? Yes, right, okay.
I had a hot 30-cent hot dog already.
You did?
I'm not a hot dog man.
Living room, it was a 4-bedroom house.
and there was a living room, a kitchen, dinette, and 2 bedrooms and a bath. And then later on, a subsequent owner built on 2 rooms and a bath. And we converted that annex into an office, which you will see in just a moment. The dinette, and that is the little kitchen next door there. This is part of the original house. And through here is an addition that was added by a subsequent owner. This was a later addition consisting of 2 rooms and a bath. This was a lanai, and on the other side, the bathroom was where that partition is, and the other side was a 3rd bedroom. There was 2 original bedrooms, and that made a 3rd bedroom. And when we bought it in May of last year, 1989, we tore out the bathroom and remodeled this room completely. This conference room, meeting room, is labeled the Jane Freeman room. Jane Freeman and Glenn Sandberg were the founders of the Sun Cities Area Historical Society.
Going back.
They anniversary, and the proceeds from the sale of that book started the Sun Cities Historical Society. This was a back bedroom, and it opened off to the golf course. This was a window, but now we've converted it into a door, and it opens into to our headquarters office. Room was the front bedroom of the original house.
Oh, kind of small bedroom.
Can I walk through this picture?
Sure.
See the snow on our mountain out there today? Yeah.
Well, we're happy to participate in the 30th anniversary of the Sun City. Although we haven't been around that long, the museum itself has been here since 1985, and the museum was incorporated some 11 years ago. So we're growing with Sun City, and at least we've been here for 1/3 of the time that Sun City now celebrates its anniversary.
I wanted to tell you that everything in our museum has been donated. This beautiful piano is donated by a lady in Sun City West. The beautiful little desk that we use at reception, every single thing in this museum. Our costumes were donated. We have a beautiful collection of costumes. Everything that you see when you visit our museum has been donated by people from Sun City and Sun City West. And we're certainly grateful for it. Our museum is growing so wonderful, and we want you all to come and visit us.
I got sidetracked in this shop.
Hey, well, thank you. Thanks for your work and thanks for being here.
How did they come about? Who was their name? They came and they had bought quite a few strawberry shortcakes at one time. One of the gentlemen or one of the couples that is with this group, Bob Harris. Bob Harris. He had originally had bought like maybe like 200 or 300 strawberry shortcakes. And he loved it so much, it went so well, that they said, hey, we want 3,600. So here we are, making 3,600 strawberry shortcakes, about 100 gallons of strawberry shortcake mix. 3,600 shortcakes, so that's about the whole of it. Now we're trying to get a few thousand out by 2 or 3.
They're charging, I think, $1, is that right? They're charging $1.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What an operation.
I wonder if this has an audio so they hear us talking or something. How wonderful the Red Cross is. It isn't.
So we've got the wheelchairs. Yeah. We get them to the doctor's appointments.
Okay, we got her, boy. That's
Does that look zippy enough? Huh? How does that baby look, huh?
Now fold it up,
Bring it
put
a
it
little
back in the
closer.
box.
Bring it
Well,
closer.
look at that baby there, huh? Now we pull up.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Get it in the box. Well, we're just jamming them up now.
Okay.
How much you get? You get 500? Oh. Whatever you can. Yeah. The other one's down there. They did another one.
Never done it.
I'll carry some of these. All right, good.
We might as well get working on them. Why don't you stand on the other side?
Yeah, all right.
Howdy everyone, I'm Bob Harris and I'm chairman of the Strawberry Festival this year. Some 10 years ago I came to Sun City and I thought, gee, this is a neat place to be. And they were talking about that time about a strawberry festival. And you know what, every year since then there has been no strawberry festival. And every year I get puckered up for those strawberries and it just doesn't happen. So I finally took it upon myself when this occasion's 30th birthday came about. I thought, what a great occasion to reinvent the Strawberry Festival. And it was in my vision that we would have a cabaret with red and white gingham tablecloths, table decorations, and incidentally, this has come about, and here we are celebrating 30 years of Sun City and their volunteers, which have made it the most successful retirement community in the United States and the whole world. Thank you.
I'd just like to know how you came about this beautiful effort tonight.
Well, we were delighted to be invited by the good folks out at Sun City, or here at Sun City, to the Strawberry Festival, and because we number Sun Cityans among our most loyal, most faithful listeners, Michael Dixon and all of our talk show staffs, we're just thrilled to be able to bring it out. We hope we'll be able to do it again.
I hope that many more birthdays come about and that you will be here again, and it's been a great pleasure to have you here and to find out more about KTAR and the fine things that all you and your colleagues are doing.
Did you win any of the prizes on our game show?
I unfortunately got here too late for that. That was the next time.
Well, I hope next time you get a chance to win, as we have felt like winners ever since we came out to Sun City. It's a wonderful place, and we're very proud to be able to share.
Pleased to Martha Moyer and Mr. Roach, you also found out in your listening audience of all the plus things that are done by Sun Cityans, Sun City West and Sun City.
The volunteer organizations here obviously are something you have to be really, really proud of. Thank you so much.
Thank you much.
What it should be, it should
There you go. There you go. Hey, that's good thing.
reminder, everybody, that we're serving the strawberry shortcake. Everybody get your ticket, get over.
Is he with you?
What, strawberry? Oh, you were? That strawberry shortcake, that's what they're serving. Yeah, but where was she selling? But it's...
When sunrise brightens eastern skies, my spirits do rise high, and many golden daily run for arts and sports and apparently fun with gracious friends till my heart is full of love for thee, Sun City, my home, where the sunset flames in western skies, my mood serene once more. Another golden day gone by, where flowery gardens please the eye, enriching every window side. How wonderful the twilight dawn, Sun City, Sun City, Sun City, my home. There's no people like show people. They smile when they are low. Yesterday they told her you were not the one. Then went to Oakmont and there you are. Next day on your dress they put a star. Let's go with the show. Pale moonlight, you don't have to look in a book to find what he thinks of the moon and what is on his mind. That comes naturally. My tiny baby brother Hill with someone he just married, and there he is at 93. I do know what comes naturally. That's why I'm such a wonderful shot. I'd be out in the cactus and I'd practice all day. But now tell me, what have I got? I'm quick on the trigger with targets not much bigger than a pinpoint. I'm number one. But the score in the power is lower than a cellar. Oh, you can't get a man with a gun. When I'm with a pistol, I sparkle like a crystal, just to shine like the morning his grand hand. The thing that's known as romance is wonderful. With the sun in the morning and the moon at night. And with the sun in the morning and the moon in the evening, I'm alright. And with the sun in the morning and the moon in
This time, it's really a pleasure for me as a resident of Sun City and a voter besides to introduce to you Carol Carpenter. She's a member of the Board of Supervisors of District 4. I think all of the good Republicans and Democrats in Sun City know her as a truly representative servant for the people living here in Sun City. Carol Carpenter, she's a graduate of Arizona State University, a Bachelor's of Science, and she has a law degree from the University of George Washington in the District of Columbia. She's a very active, vital, interested, and representative person for all of this community. And it's a great pleasure for me at this time to introduce to you and ever speak to us, Carol Carpenter.
I'm absolutely delighted to be here, and I want to thank Mort Prince. I haven't seen him yet, but I want to thank him personally. Is that Mort? Where's Mort? Wherever he is, I want to thank him personally for extending the invitation to me to come. I want to introduce you very, very quickly to two people. And one is Chuck Roach, Executive Vice President with Del Webb. Chuck, come on up. That's all right, you can clap for him. And the other one, a lot of you know, he's with your great Sun City Ambassador organization, Sid Mink. Sid, come on up. Now these two are co-sponsors, as you know, of this great event, which so many of you helped with. I do want to tell you, however, that I was talking to each of them the other day, and in the course of talking to Sid, you know what he did to me? Well, he said, Carol, I've heard you talk twice before. And I said, well, did you like it, Sid? And Sid said, well, it wasn't too bad for a politician. And I said, well, you know, Sid, what could I do better? And Sid said, well, Carol, he said, you're just not funny. If you told a couple of jokes at the beginning, it would be a lot better speech. And I said, well, Sid, you always have jokes to tell? He said, oh, yeah. I'm really good at that. He said, you know, I've even gotten 3 or 4 standing ovations. So, ladies and gentlemen, for my jokes today, Mr. Sid Mink.
Did you hear the story about, no joke. I just want to greet Chuck Roach and through Chuck, Sun City communities who are cooperating with us and are sharing in the CARES program through Sun City and the Sun Cities. And we're very glad to have this cooperation. And I want to welcome Carol here, because she's mayor of Sun City. And I want to welcome all of you. This is a great event. And I know all of you are having a great deal of enjoyment. What I want you to do now is give a round of applause, one, to the chairman of this enterprise, Bob Harris, and to all of these volunteers who have made it possible. So I want to hear you. Give applause and welcome, welcome, welcome.
Somewhere in there was a joke. Said they're not on their feet. Has anybody sang happy birthday to the Sun Cities yet? No. Gentlemen, join me right over here at the mic. Now, my brother tells me that there's no one who's more off-key than I am, so ignore the key and note the enthusiasm. Are you ready, guys? Happy birthday. Everybody join us. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sun City. Happy birthday to you.
Now I'll sing a solo.
I congratulate you on your 30th birthday, Sun City, and I only wish that I were the same age you are. You are known worldwide for your active senior lifestyle. What is that? You all know. It's your fine recreation centers. It's your great cultural groups, the Sun City Art Museum, the Sun City Symphony. It's your great pom-pom girls. It's your great historical society. It's your wonderful prides and posse group who do so much for the community. It's your bikers and your hikers. There's so many biking and hiking clubs here, I can't name them all. Computer groups, all kinds of arts and crafts groups, and it goes on and on. You have a lifestyle that many people half your age admire. You know what your civic involvement is. Over 90%, well over 90% of the voters out here vote. And that's something to be very, very proud of. You have the League of Women Voters, you've got the American Association of University Women, you have the Lions and the Kiwanis and the Optimists and the Sir Optimists, and it goes on and on. I want you to just remember with you some of the volunteer hours that the great volunteers in the Sun City West area put in. The Sun City Posse in 1989 alone put in more than 60,000 hours. The Pride's 40,000 hours. Interfaith services, 39,000 and up. To the Red Cross, you donated 40,000 hours. West Side Food Bank, that says it couldn't exist without its volunteers from this area, 24,000 hours. Meals on Wheels, 21,000 hours. The Dysart Community Center, 13,000 hours. And it goes on and on with the Sun City SCAT, with the Sun City Area Community Council, with the Sunshine Services, and more. I couldn't even name all of the volunteer organizations that work within and without Sun Cities. In fact, in 1989 alone, as best we can document at this time, the Sun Cities alone have contributed over 650,000 hours in volunteer services. That deserves a round of applause in itself. I ask one thing in the future. I ask for the communities across the valley outside Sun City to reach in and take advantage of the expertise and experience of the folks in Sun City. And I ask Sun City to continue more and more to reach out and offer that expertise and that experience and that community spirit to the rest of the valley. There's so many things that our valley can gain from you, and we need them. You guys know Steve Benson? Well, you know, Steve was invited out here for a roast. Did you know that?
Yeah, we'd like to have
He was invited for a roast. We could have made thousands of dollars in the Sun Cities on a roast of Steve Benson and contribute them to our great volunteers, right? Well, within a week of the time that Steve heard that we were inviting him to a roast, I don't know what happened, but he was in Tacoma, Washington. Now, he said it was because of a great offer. I have 2 awards that I would like to give out, and then I want to give you a demonstration. You all didn't know I was an honorary Sun City pom-pom girl, did you? Are there any of the honorary Sun City pom-pom girls here? If they're here, they won't acknowledge it today. I haven't had a workout with them yet, but we're going to try something nevertheless. But before we get to that, let me ask Chuck Roach to come on back up. This guy, as you know, is Executive Vice President of Del Webb and also the General Manager for Sun City West. But did you also know that he, in his past, has been a California beach bum? Look at this guy. He actually grew up in California, graduated from ASU, and had spent 10 years working for Webb, worked his way up. And the only other notable achievement he has is a teenage son who's getting ready to drive. Whoa, we do have a pom-pom girl here. Uh-oh, we have several here. Boy, it would be great if they could all get up and join me up here, wherever they are. We'll wait for you. I'd like to make a presentation to Del Webb, specifically to Philip Dion, who is the President and CEO of Del Webb Corporation, and to Chuck Roach, Executive Vice President of that organization. It was obviously the Del Webb Corporation that was the developer who had the dream and the wisdom and the determination and frankly the guts to carry through what everyone else said was not possible, the premier retirement community in the world. So let's give Chuck a round of applause, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to present to the President of the Homeowners Association here, Frederick Hardy. Is Fred here? Where is he? Can somebody find him? Frederick Hardy, the head president of the Homeowners Association. Is he coming? He's on his way. This is really congratulations to Sun City, and it says congratulations Sun City 30th anniversary, more beautiful every year. Maricopa County Board of Supervisors 1960 to 1990.
Not only for the members of the Homeowners Association, but for all of us residents of Sun City. Thank you ever so much.
Can't hear out there? Raise your hand if you can't hear me. Uh-oh. Speaker problems out there. Do you think I can yell that loud? What do you think? Can I yell that loud? Yeah. Is that better? Well, it's certainly nice to have Carol here today, and on behalf of Phil Dion and Del Webb Corporation, I accept this gorgeous plaque. And furthermore, it's just fantastic for us to support an event where we see so many happy people after 30 years still enjoying the great lifestyle that Del Webb put together for all of you. Thanks a lot for coming.
Now, these are the real Sun City Pom Pom Girls. I'm the honorary member. Just remember that as we do this. We're going to do for you a very simple cheer because it's the only one that I know. We're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? You know what the answer is, right? Okay, we want you to join us and show Arizona the spirit of Sun City. These ladies are going to hold me up. Here we go.
We'll do it.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. We appreciate Sun City. Okay. All right. Everyone who's a gentleman out there, get up, stand up. Ladies, this is your chance to see if you've got a gentleman next to you or not. We're keeping an eye on everybody out there. Oh, well, all the gentlemen. What? I don't know what to say about the rest of you guys. Okay, ladies. Now, these guys don't participate in this. All they have to do is they have to yell loudly and they have to put their hands in the air at an appropriate time. If they don't do that, they're exposed and you know what to do. Are we ready? Where are those ladies? Oh, are they leave already? We're going to do this one more time because I didn't hear the Sun City spirit the last time. Oh, we're not done yet. Okay, guys, you've never let me down before. There's some glum looks out there. Now, ladies, get ready. You know what to do if they're not moving. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. We appreciate Sun City. Congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you all for being such a wonderful community and really the premier community in the world if we're talking about volunteerism. Thank you.
Thank you to Carol Carpenter. Thank you very, very much, Carol. Yes, thank you, Pom Pom Girl, Del Webb. And I just want to repeat now the individuals that we want to thank for this event today. Our committee chairman, Bob Harris. Bob, would you stand?